It's the exact same thing. It's at Power 108.9. Power 108.9, a station for the people. I'd like to welcome everybody to
The number one favorite station at ATL, Power 108.9.
If you're a content creator, social media socialite, influencer, or simply love to record current events, you need the joystick. The joystick is an essential tool for every type of digital content creator. It holds 2 or more mobile phones or tablets, allowing users to stream and record hands-free on multiple apps simultaneously. And it's lightweight and portable. For more information or to purchase your joystick today, visit our website at www.joystick.com.
Yo, it's Michael McFadden of Power 108.9, and I want to ask you a question. Are you looking for a new house? If so, you need to holler at our guy, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. AlvinJameson.com. Yeah, Alvin like the chipmunk, and Jameson like that fine whiskey. Not only can he help you on the purchase of that new home, he can also assist you on that refinance as well. So whether it's FHA, conventional, and of course that VA home loan that you sitting on right now, yo, call Alvin Jameson. 404-587-9033. Once again, 404-587-9033. Trust the guy we trust here at Power 108.9. Alvin Jameson. AlvinJameson.com, or just call him 404-587-9033. And of course, tell him you heard it right here on Power 108.9. Let's go.
The opinions and views expressed by this program are those of the program host, and guest, and do not necessarily reflect the views of Power 108.9 and its officials. We hope you enjoy.
Power 108.9 is the website. Hey, we got an awesome show for you today. Power. Wait up, shout it. 108.9 is the website. There's the website. It's got some super duper cool people.
With Michael and friends. So much power.
Mornings with Three and Impossible right here on Power 108.9. We got an awesome show for you today. I'm just curious, why do y'all wait to start talking right before we do the show?
I mean, we've been ready since 8 o'clock.
Right. I was
you
on
late.
time today. You know what I'm saying? I was 3
Your
minutes
ass
early.
is late.
So what?
You done got that gold brave shirt to match with your gold chain and your gold little Jamaican dread. That little one gold Jamaican dread that the people do on the beach you got.
It's actually 3. I got 3 of them in here.
That doesn't make it better.
Yeah, I got 3 of them in here.
You done dyed it all or something, didn't you?
That's what's up.
About to do that future. About to go Young Thug on y'all.
You done got that Beijing.
Hey, we got an awesome show for you today. Sis, put your headphones on. You act like you ain't done radio before. We got a special guest in the building.
She don't even realize she been on camera the whole time.
Right, exactly.
She'll be like, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait till y'all call my name.
Pull your microphone up, Kim. We got a special guest in the building on 3 and Impossible today. Introduce yourself to the people.
Good morning. It's Dr. Kim McNair, better known as your woman on the move. I'm here, I'm live, and I'm ready to do this thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Damn, go with the 900. Go with the 900 number.
Damn, Elam B. King, what you get us into today?
First of all, you already know this young man. He gonna have,
Kim is an amazing person. Okay, we came in with the Girl 6 voice too. Okay.
Hello.
I thought she was about to say came in with the girls out today.
See.
No, I thought that's what he was about to say.
We're gonna keep it close to the Lord. Amen. Close to the Lord.
Hey, we got an awesome show for you today. Dr. Kim is in the building with us today.
It.
Yeah, so we're gonna give her that Dr. S experience today.
Oh no. X-Day on the S. Dr. S name. We took Dr. S out last time.
Ready today.
We always treat him right the first visit.
The first visit
you get easy. The second visit?
Hey, it's
either way.
Well, she's asked, I mean, she was on the Michael and Short.
No, 3 and Impossible.
It's 3 and Impossible, bro.
Yeah. Poor Dr. S may never come back.
Well, this is the first 3 and Impossible.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
So that makes you the
Possible.
Yes, there you go.
In this case, you really won the 3. This gentleman's impossible all of the time.
This is gonna be
I was on time today, though, man. Y'all got to give it to me. 3 minutes early.
You came in like the race.
Yeah.
The river was across your chest, but you made it. You made it, brother. You made it.
Hey, today's 29th of July, as we always do, man. National Day. Today's National Talk in the Elevator Day. We did that. We talked in the elevator this morning before we came up. So yeah, but I think it's supposed to mean talk to like random people in the elevator.
Interesting.
It just depends on how big the elevator is
and how long the ride is.
Right. If it's only 2 floors, chances I'm not talking to you.
What up? That was it. That's all I got.
That is truly a day for everything.
Yes, it is.
Well, people make it like
it's
that.
also our National System Administrator Appreciation Day.
Okay.
It's for our IT people.
So technically, that's you right now. Yeah. We appreciate you.
Thank
You're welcome. Yes.
Thank you for your service.
I really didn't mean none of that shit.
I
didn't mean none of it.
Is your computer plugged in? First, let's start there. Is your computer plugged in?
Help desk support day.
User error.
Help. That's my grandma say help day.
Every time I try, every time I know I have to troubleshoot my equipment, like for Xfinity or something like that, my first conversation with them is, I've already troubleshooted.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Right.
I already rebooted it.
He said it. I done turned the did
and then they mess
around.
And they say they read the same script.
Okay, so what we want you to do for starters?
Hey, watch out now. Watch out now.
Okay, excuse me. Okay, what you want to do for starters?
I'm not doing it.
Hey, what you need to do?
Put that disclosure back on.
How'd it go? Press 1 for English.
Yeah.
Hello, my friend.
I always ask, "What are you here? Are you in the U.S.? What country
I know.
are you in?"
I asked that
am
question.
not certified in DirecTV, so y'all need to send somebody over here to fix this.
I tell them, where are you? Where you at?
In America.
I'm right here in Chicago, Florida.
Chicago, Florida.
But no. But in all fairness, this is what I always say to people: if you had a call center and you had an option of domestic or overseas, what would you really?
Well, you mean if you owned it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, of course, the cost is much lower overseas. It makes sense.
You gotta respect.
But it doesn't mean that you saying press 1 for English. Hello, my friend. That doesn't make a difference.
First of all, why do I have to press 1?
Hey,
I live here.
Right.
I've been see, my bishop said that a long time ago, and I was just like, that's so true. Like, why is one?
I mean, we need options, right? We're society of options.
Somebody, yeah. Okay.
We're society of options. Y'all.
Okay. Next thing
so
you're gonna know.
Ways we can take that conversation.
But I had one. I was about to fire off. I changed my mind.
No, it's Friday.
Yeah, I changed my mind. I was watching some Dave Chappelle. Some of his those Netflix junks he put out. Yeah, he was going.
His speech is dope though. The speech
for the Duke Ellington.
Yeah,
that was nice.
That speech is dope.
Yeah, that was nice.
Today is
also Chicken Wing Day, National Lasagna Day, and National Lipstick Day. So
maybe the wings can come down. Maybe it's not 3 for $12.99.
Well, wings about $77 a pound.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Crab legs about $462 a pound.
Look at Doc. She didn't win. Grabbed her lipstick out.
That's it.
What's your color, Dr. Kim?
This is a cream sheen glass.
Cream cheese?
You got to talk to the mic. Get the mic.
Cream sheen glass.
Got
so
you.
Just a little shine. A nude.
All that sounds pretty girl 6'2" there, Dr. Kim. This is that cream.
And I'm letting you know that when you put it on, everybody's gonna look. We're all gonna be captivated. I'm just giving you a heads up. It's gonna happen.
There he go. There he go.
I'm preparing. I'm just preparing.
A resident creep.
I am not.
Everybody need a resident creep. Oh, hey, country cutie. Hey, cutie. Hey, Toya Cuts. Hey,
I'm waiting for
Toya. I want some cuts.
Shout out to Toya Cuts.
Where are you from? I don't know you, Mister. I mean, you haven't.
It's all right. We'll get there.
Oh,
we'll get there.
Right,
that's
then.
Mr. AKA Divas in Defense. He's been.
Yeah.
What? Yes.
We'll get there.
I think I've been in the room with you. I mean, not in that time.
Okay.
I've been in the room.
Hey.
All right, Dr. Kim, slow down over there, okay?
You know, but
we should have known what his referral is, right?
Listen, he probably would be a good. I don't know if you have any more slots for your summit or I know you're gonna talk about it, but that definitely would.
We're gonna get to all that. We're gonna get to.
Hold on. First of all, he pimping you out, Cole.
No, I'm just saying that's the synergy automatically. That's our audience. It's your audience.
And then he gonna hit you with the, oh yeah, we're gonna talk about your event later. How you know we gonna talk about it later?
Listen,
like you know what? You're going too far because you got here on time.
Right. Slow down.
Slow down.
His head is shaved and everything.
We need to do it. Burnell, hands up. Burnell checking
you know what? And honestly, my T-shirt is kind of getting all wrinkly.
We'll get you a new one, Burnell. You ready for a new Burnell shirt?
He said wrinkly.
The letters are bubbling up.
You done wore it about 37 times. Talking about, at Burnell University.
Hey, today, man, we got a lot to talk about today. Dr. Kim has an awesome event coming up that we're going to be talking about. Today, we're asking for a friend. And I know this isn't the asking for a friend, but we did ask the question. I think I think Elam talked about it. Do you know who hates you in this world? Because somebody does.
Yeah.
But why do you care?
I mean,
that's my question. Why do you care?
Hey, but listen, sometimes it's
I don't care who it
Judas
is.
is amongst you sometimes.
Hey, man, that if it
Just
was around
prepare to be
Jesus,
sick of me. That's
Right.
That's
right. Be sick of me.
That's right.
that's it. We just allow it to happen. You know so
what?
You can't stop it.
Considering that both of y'all are shakers and moves, you can see you on social media doing your thing. People dislike you just because you're out there being great.
But here's the
and
catch.
I want you to keep.
But they
making
can be
them
great
hate on
too. All they
Right.
have to do is just, step out on faith. Just
Right.
get up and do it. You keep talking about it, be about it.
Come on.
But people like you for the same reason.
Yeah, that's right.
So
Yeah, they
so
do,
you
yeah.
have to be able to accept the other side of the
Right.
coin. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
Two
Yes,
sides of the
yes,
same coin, brother.
absolutely.
Because it's such a fine line, right?
Hey.
Between love and fear, love and hate is
Mm-hmm.
a fine line, right?
But I
And
had.
what's crazy is really synonymous when you talk about the actual objection of the emotion itself, the application of the emotion, love, fear, hate. It's all the same application, So
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy.
True.
I had somebody say, and she was in her late 40s, about 2 years ago. She said she doesn't even like to go on Facebook, on social media.
Okay.
She said the reason why is because she gets depressed. She said it can be depressing. And I was just like, why? She said, because I see so many people just doing great things. And I say to myself, just like what you were saying.
FOMO.
Yeah. No, it's kind of like I have these ideas,
Right.
but I'm not executing on them.
Oh, that's even worse.
And so, but here you want to go, Kim, you want to go Summit. Here you want to go Divas Defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do that, but I actually am depressed because, and they said for teenagers, that's a big thing for teenagers between 13 and
I can see
15,
it.
that they get depressed based on, seeing other people doing great.
They just have to if I had any advice for anybody, you're looking at it, you're saying, Dag, I can do that. I want to do that. Why don't you just set up the camera, your phone, and you're in the house. Okay, just go on with the kitchen light,
Right.
and just test it out, and then play it back to yourself,
Right.
and and start. Maybe that's a way for you to help build up your confidence, or
Right.
do it and just press send and just see what happens.
Yeah.
and you just might get an amazing response, and then when it hits you, then we ain't gonna be able to get you off. So.
But you might get a fucked up one too.
Okay, I'm being positive.
No,
Woman,
no,
is you
But
cross-eyed?
you know what, though?
Hello,
there
everybody.
are so many, but you know what? There are more people. More
so
people are
terrible.
focused on that effed up moment versus, oh my gosh, I said something real and I went viral, or I might say something stupid, so one person might not like me, so I won't hit send.
Or
Just
partner with-
play it back,
Right.
and cut out what you don't need, and just put it out.
Or just get on the other side of the camera and partner with somebody who got that energy.
Yes.
You may
That still works.
remember this voice from DirecTV.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, my friend.
Dr. Kim, just real quick question. We definitely appreciate you hanging out with us today.
Yes,
But
most definitely.
as a doctor, do you have any cortisone shots in your trunk right now?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Heck
We
to the
just-
no.
What going
I ain't got
on?
no monkey nothing.
Well, you
I
got
ain't
the
got
monkey
no
pox?
COVID
Hey.
nothing. I ain't got nothing.
I saw this dude. He had the things on the back of his neck. I'm like, you got neck monkeypox.
Oh my god.
Oh, the little sit. Oh, to see that.
I was just trying to figure out. If somebody passed out of here, do we still need to call 911 or
That's
is
the
Dr.
only thing
Kim
I'm
going?
calling.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Dr. Kim gonna handle it.
She like that ain't my department.
Press one if you. Press one. Don't do this one.
This
Yeah.
is not medicine. This is on your own.
Doc, what you got coming up? Tell us about the event
Oh
you got
gosh,
coming up.
I have the 9th annual Women on the Move.
Nice.
Nice.
Summit.
Good
Nice.
job.
yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Nine of them.
Boy, you
That's
just
what's up.
just in there. And this year we decided to move it. After being in one place for 7 years,
Okay.
decided to move it to the Porsche Experience Center.
Oh, nice.
Oh, dope
I
growth.
think it's going to be a great experience.
Right.
People, I've talked to a lot of people that have never been in the buildings, just to give them an
haven't
opportunity to
been
come
in
in.
there
And
yet.
at the end of the summit, everybody gets a tour. But I'm really excited about this year because, of course, I did 1 year virtual because of the pandemic. I came back live last year,
Right.
and I still see a lot of women and men that are still trying to navigate on how to really do business. Everybody came out as an entrepreneur. Oh, I got a business. I'm an entrepreneur. But it's a lot that goes into
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
You just don't jump into it. I mean,
on.
this
Right.
is 30 years in the making. So I've been in
Right.
business for 30 years, and it takes time. There's a lot of peaks and valley moments.
Right.
And my thing is, I'm an advocate for women in business. So I'm always trying to figure out a way to help them not make the mistakes I made.
Come on.
So the summit is really where we come together for one day. I say a half day. with like-minded people with resources, because that's important. I want you to lead with the bag now. I want you to get the resources.
Come on, bag.
But I have an amazing panel of guest speakers. I have panelists and I have other guest speakers. And then yesterday, and this is just coming out for the first time, I just partnered with Operation Hope.
Oh, love it. Good job.
So they're going to be being a part of the summit this year, and I'm just looking to grow that relationship because it's all about relationships.
Right.
And the people don't understand that.
That compound is sick.
Yeah. So people want to, so I want ladies to come out and to be able to come with the questions. I don't want you to leave without anything.
Right.
And we're going to fellowship. We're going to have a good time. Also to get to do a demo ride if they want a demo ride in the Porsche.
Oh, can't do that.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's a part of the package as well.
That's
So it's going to be great. I mean, this is going to be a good day for people to come out. If you want to build your business, your brand, or yourself.
Come on.
You want to come to the summit because we're going to touch on all those points.
Come on.
Damn, Doc, 30 years in business.
That's
You started when you was 4 with the liquor, the lemonade stand?
Right, that's real.
You
count those
I used to be
Jews?
the candy lady at one time.
Oh, the dollar waters.
Everything.
I did the candy lady one time years ago. No, I started in 91 in Orlando.
Yeah.
I relocated here in 2007. But I just, started with $500 in a dream. No business plan. I just knew what I wanted to do. I took $500 and put it on the building, and I did an event.
There you go.
That's
what I'm talking about right there.
that's
I'm going to go out on a limb. Joy Stokes will be in attendance. I'm just going to go out on the limb.
Yes, most definitely.
We're going to say she definitely will.
She's gotten the Women on the Move award already.
Awesome.
The first one, the very first one. We honor 3 women every year: a collaborator, a connector, and a creator.
I'm still mad you don't remember the event. It's gonna pop in my head.
Okay, yes, I don't.
The one we did in Douglasville. It was in Douglasville, and I remember the red because the award looked like a lifesaver, a cream lifesaver. You remember the creamy red lifesaver, Jones?
Yes, I do.
That's what the award looked
Oh,
like.
like the marble look.
Yeah.
Almost.
Okay, it's gonna come.
Okay, that's what she
But
said.
I will say this though.
I set myself up for that one.
It sure did.
I will say this though, 100% of the events I've ever attended to with you, Kim. I mean, your events are always on point, and then you got the dope giveaways too. You know what I'm saying? You be giving away trips and whatnot. It'd be real stuff. So
that's dope.
It don't be like a pen.
That's like Oprah type shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
No, so it gives away real stuff. I mean, and even the goodie bags.
Oh, the swag bags.
The swag bags are dope. So I mean,
you gave away covers and like those fleece throws last year.
Y'all gonna give away a Porsche?
You were on panel. I had the all-male panel.
You
led
great.
that thing.
She got that Academy Award swag bag.
right.
Yeah,
Piece
always.
of property in
Little
France.
light inside. You open it up, little smoke come out and shit.
It's real
Big ass
stuff.
puff of glitter and shit.
A Braves World Series ring in there. Like, go, girl.
Y'all
see you
giving away
wearing
a
the whole
Porsche.
ring.
Give away a
So
Porsche.
so today begins Alumni Weekend for the Atlanta Braves. So today we got a parade. All the Atlanta Braves are gonna do a parade down Battery Ave today, and then all weekend long
You
they
know, you
got
gotta-
the alumni coming in.
So everybody, they
VIP.
giving away all these ring replicas or something.
Well, they're done. They did like 4 of them this year. 4 replica ring giveaways this year. Yeah, they did the last one about a month ago.
Okay.
So yeah, I was finally able to get my hands on a couple
That's
of
it.
them.
A real fan.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Hey, how about this? Let's talk
Got a
about this real
replica
quick.
necklace too.
Yeah, it is. I got this off a cruise ship. Hey, if you look like you can rock it, hey, guess what? That's right.
right.
Yeah, you already know.
That thing is off gold.
Hey, man, shut the hell up, man. I'm still mad my damn bracelet broke, Mr. Goddamn fishnet string bracelets.
Your bracelet broke?
Yes.
I told you mine.
What are y'all doing?
Yes.
I wear the same bracelet.
Look, he trying to call me out. Look at him.
But you know what? I got the re-up. All you gotta do is tell me. I've been having yours in the car for 2 months.
No, I keep forgetting.
I got you.
Fishnet
thank you.
bracelet. Okay.
They're not fishnet.
Nah, they dope,
They're metal string, 12 gauge steel. So it's really kind of
12
hard
gauge.
that I wear my shit every day, and it ain't never been broke. And they,
Okay. Where's it at today?
I just didn't wear it right now.
It was.
I ain't got my wedding ring on. I had to rush out.
Hey, Ela, what he didn't disclose, it was 12 gauge Chinese steel.
It was made out of that necklace.
when you get the bracelet, you gotta be like.
They disclosed it out there. Hey, real
Y'all need to
quick.
stop jerking off with your damn bracelet on. This is what it is. It ain't used to that type of movement. Put on your non-jerking hand.
Hey, man, shut up, man. Shut up, Cole.
Gentlemen.
Shut up. Your mic is muted. Hey, real quick, man, since we got Dr. Kim in the building with us today, and something that you talked about is just getting out there and do it. Put your phones away and let your mind wander. Experiment says that people underestimated how enjoyable it would be to just sit and think. The study was by experts in Japan in collaboration with the University of Reading, and it says that people underestimate how enjoyable it is to sit and think. Elab on that, how important that is to.
It's very important. I mean, each day that I get up in the morning, first giving thanks to God, but I just take time to just sit. If it's sitting on the edge of the bed, if it's me getting up, of course we got to go to the restroom, right? And I may sit in my chair or go downstairs and just quietly, no phone, nothing on, just kind of hearing him, hearing what's, the vibe and what's going on. And that's important. We hear about meditation all the time. And that's basically what they're saying. Sit and just think about how things are going today, what you can do better, how you can, navigate this life in a different way.
And I struggle with that. I honestly do. I'm just sitting still. Really? Yeah, because it's kind of like always just think about something else.
Your knees get a couple years older, you're going to be like us. When I get out of bed, I sit first.
I'm telling you, because this year
these knees got to catch up from last night. Trying to stand up.
Well, I'm saying, even
if I'm sitting, and fall on my face.
I could be sitting at a computer and just running.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Instead of just pulling back. That's why I think these copper braces, that's why I had to get them, because I'm always, typing or whatever. And I had this reminded me that I need to start pulling back, because I'm like, all right, you know what? If my hands don't work one day, I guess I can still use my voice, but I mean, at the end of the day, I need to do better.
I like when you talk yourself through this intelligence.
But the Bible says, "Peace be still," right? Yeah. It says that, "Peace be still."
Right.
There's a reason for that. Just I'm telling you, just be still. The peace will come over you. We are overwhelmed. We have so many brands, so many things that we're doing. We're over here. We got to do this. Got to take care of the fit. Sometimes it's just good to just pull back. Just take a minute to just pull back.
Right.
As they say now, pause.
Right.
Put on pause.
Right.
And try to do that maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes a day. Just carve out that first 15 minutes of your day. I'm just going to sit here and think. And now I'm going to get moving. Wow, I feel a little refreshed. Yeah. I feel a little better now.
Yeah, what about you, Cole? Because I'm about to say, I know your mind
pulling back is extremely important.
Yeah. Right.
And with Roe versus Wade, pulling out is equally important. Okay, so let's cover that.
Okay.
All right, so.
Oh, my God.
Why did you meditate?
Why?
It was like.
And sometimes you have to meditate. Hey, listen.
It's so easy.
And sometimes you have to meditate right before you're gonna pull out. You got should I? Shouldn't I?
I don't think you have time for that.
Hey, Cole,
that doesn't work. You know that, right? That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Got to get in the center with my cheek.
You can't just lay up in there for 8 seconds.
No,
18 years kind of flashes real quick in your head. You're like, okay.
If you're pulling back, make sure you're also pulling out.
Okay.
It doesn't work, guys. I'm gonna give a testimony. My daughter is here. That's not gonna happen.
Be like,
damn. It doesn't work.
It's everybody gets an A for effort, right? Because you really, really want to.
We learned in health class along Sneaky Pete.
But sometimes it sneezes before it sneezes.
That's Sneaky Pete. Okay, Sneaky Pete will get you pregnant. Okay. That's a real thing.
Cover up, guys.
Can you be serious for one moment?
But that was real. That was a life skill. That was a life skill. We are telling the youth right now, the pullout is not the best. It's not the smartest thing to do.
Effective.
Yeah, it's not smart.
It's not overly effective.
Don't even do it.
The percentages are very low.
Don't even do it.
You got to try certain things.
I would probably say half the people in this room are probably here because of the pullout.
The lack thereof.
Yeah.
But no, so I meditate all the time, bro. Got me a meditation playlist. So, sometimes I lock in so bad, I be like, damn, did I go to sleep? But I'm at the point where I see colors and I go and touch on the colors I see. Especially if I'm outside by some water and I meditate, I do that 45 minutes.
It's funny that I've signed up for a Calm account. The app, whatever.
It's a dope app,
and I just haven't done it.
Well, that's pretty steady.
We got a free from a job, so it's kind of like I got a free account.
It's probably free for a certain amount of time.
Well,
right.
You're probably paid now.
Do it, and then on next Friday, let us know how your week.
You're probably paid now. You might want to check your account.
As a matter of fact, we have a copy of Cole's meditation playlist.
Stop it.
He gonna start
Protect
moving
the knees.
furniture. Stop.
Protect the knees.
He gonna start jumping all around.
Protect
Don't
the
do that,
knees.
man.
I just left the clave too.
My Grace said, you okay?
Oh my God.
How was
Yeah,
it,
y'all
man?
sick.
It was wonderful.
It was like, okay,
It was a very fruitful experience. We prayed together.
Damn.
we laid together.
We struck.
I hope not.
That's your conclave.
See, I was going in a different direction, but that's okay. All right.
So y'all prayed together?
Yeah, we prayed. We strolled together. We had libations and refreshments.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
You say you stroked together?
Strolled.
Okay.
Stroll. You know
Once
they gotta
again,
do-
all right.
Okay.
That too is a Kappa conclave. Too easy. You're giving it to me today, Elam. We had a whole talk about that recently. But anyway, it was a great time. A lot of fellowship, a lot of friendship. You know, got to run it. First person that called my name. I'm walking down the street. Go, Mark! I turned around. Dude, I haven't seen since 1998.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That was a kickoff. I wasn't there 3 minutes. I was like, this is it.
Yeah.
This is gonna be stupid. I already know it.
And
a great
it was
time.
the clave, your clave. Okay, the boule was like in the last week or two as well.
Okay.
Like in the past 3 weeks, I think like at least 5 or 6 organizations were just I
It's a
was kicking
possibility.
it.
Well, individually, I did the clave.
Yeah.
Is that y'all do that annually?
We do it every other year.
Every other year. Okay.
The next one's gonna be in Tampa.
Nice.
Oh.
Same for
It's gonna
us.
be
That's
home.
funny.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna be new home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
speaking
New
of,
home.
yeah, love that damn Clearwater. That Clearwater
I love
boy, area,
Tampa.
boy.
I have-
Lord have
Ybor
mercy.
City, the culture, the food. I love it. We'll
I
be there
can't
next
remember.
July.
I can't
All right.
remember.
I can't wait to move.
And you'll be somewhere in November.
November, we on the cruise. 50, turn 50 this year.
Is it still? Can I?
Register, you mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Where y'all going?
You've been too close to Michael lately. 'Cause
What?
That's
What I
the
do?
Michael. Can I still register?
What date is it?
It's November 3rd through the 7th
Okay, that'll be early.
of November. November, November 3rd through the 7th.
And Elam, you can actually just buy a ticket on the cruise too, right? If
You can. The difference is, so we had a block of rooms that we got that we gonna put like little swag bags in and stuff like that. Shout out to Vanessa because she gonna do it. I'm not gonna do none of that shit, right? And then you get special pricing for our group rate.
Okay.
So you can do it on your own,
Right.
but you don't have to.
Yeah.
We have the
It-
option.
Where they going to? I mean,
We're doing Nassau, some little something island. I think Paradise Cove or something. She told me I mess it up all the damn time.
Right.
And then back to Orlando. So we leave Orlando, come back to Orlando.
Yeah. Yeah, get your own, Elam, because if you don't want to be in the bottom of the ship and they lock the door behind you when you go down the
So
steps.
you have interior or you have
I don't want to
balcony.
be interior ever again.
But our
I
interior
just-
rate is like $315
Can't
double
beat that price.
occupancy, and our balcony is $455 double occupancy.
Can't beat that price
Double
at all.
occupancy.
Yeah, so $455 plus $455 double means 2.
Okay.
You've been
I
around
mean,
Michael
still,
way
it
too
don't
much.
matter. That's still
You
good.
see the influence here? You see that?
It's-
See? I don't like it.
Oh,
I don't
man.
like.
Yeah.
She got the whole phone. She,
Right.
She got us listening to us while we
Listening to
talk.
us, right? Oops. Like, damn, that sounds good. What she was listening to
We
over
know her
there?
referral.
Hey, asking for a friend. Elam B. King is in the building today, man. We're asking for a friend. What we talking about today, Elam
Princess
B?
K's.
Really,
Princess K's.
I would say I'm not going to say it's a question. It's more of something that I constantly talk through this week with some of the people I've been with, and it's really that when you're forging forward, let's just say, Kim, you're moving in a direction of doing this great summit, right? And have you ever noticed that in that space that you're being attacked somewhere spiritually in your life? And it's the understanding of that, like, oh man, like every time I'm trying to make a big move, I'm getting attacked somewhere in my life. And people really needing encouragement inside of that space. So I guess I would throw it to the two of you, meaning that, okay, I have a big event coming. I have a book coming out. I have a big performance I'm about to do. And right before I do that, I'm getting attacked somewhere in my life, spiritually. Okay. So do y'all experience that? Do you around people who experience
Most
that?
definitely.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm like, y'all looking at me like,
I was trying to see you think yes.
so
Right,
I'm
totally.
asking
We trying to figure out
you,
what you was asking.
What's the question?
So, no, I'm saying, what type of encouragement would you give somebody inside of that space?
closing the question.
Tighten up.
He said tighten up.
I wonder,
up, you can do
y'all,
this.
You
That's
could have
me.
seen
I'm
the
very-
faces.
I'm very like, pow, you
Yeah.
can do this.
I
It's all right.
go all the way around.
No shit. But But yeah, that's. I mean, I'll let you go first.
No, I mean, basically, I mean, yes, the enemy is always trying to attack. He wants to make sure you don't. He wants to break down your confidence. He wants to make sure that you don't succeed.
Right.
But what you have to do is encourage yourself.
Right.
Okay, and encourage others around you. But just keep yourself with positivity. Making sure you're reading and listening to the right thing. When the attack come on, say, you know what? Get thee behind me, Satan. Go back to the pits of hell where you belong.
Come on.
You know, God, you got this. I know you got me.
Let him
put
use
on the
you.
whole armor.
Let him use you.
You look, that's right. That's right.
real.
You brought me this far.
That's
I mean,
right.
you just have to look back over your life, right? You've heard that. I mean, if you're here, look at all the things you went through. You think you're not going to get to the next one? You just have to think, and you have to trust and believe and know that God has a plan. And if you know the plan that he has for you, ain't nothing. Okay, I'll just knock this out. Okay, I got this. I can knock this off. I'm going this way though.
Come on.
For me, like taking the spirituality aspect out of it is you beating up yourself.
Right.
And you're second guessing yourself because we're so used to doing things that are easy, that come easy to us. And as soon as we get that pushback or something happens, that's when we escape and make an excuse to run back to go to the easy because we hit those challenges.
That's real.
The bottom line is this: as a business owner, hell, as a freaking living human being, it's going to happen. And the way you handle the situation inside, that's going to determine which route you're going to go. Bottom line.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it also depends on the impact of outside influences, right?
Okay.
Facts.
So, like, I really don't give a fuck. I mean,
No,
as
I'm
an
with you.
individual, that's really me because there are haters. There are people. I've had people in my family for years. I have grounding, and people just really just telling you what you cannot do, what you won't be able to accomplish, things that I've done, and it's in the rearview mirror. They're like, yeah, you only did that because, like, you're just a hater. But I'm okay with that.
Right.
And it's really not. You're not hating on me. You're hating on the fact that you can't do it.
You can't do it,
Right.
right?
You know what I mean?
That's right.
And the only reason why you can't is because you're holding back yourself.
Come on.
Which is even more interesting, right?
Yeah.
So because of that, it really means nothing to me. And there are going to be obstacles. There are going to be obstacles. There may be a situation where that you don't even know where. I'm not going to put nothing negative about this. Let me say something completely different. If you're somewhere else and you got an event coming up, something can happen with the venue.
Right.
That has you have no control over that.
Yeah.
Do you fold?
Right.
Or do you figure out a different way?
Right.
You know, if you fold, now what does that mean? You know, a good friend of mine named Omadeli, he does Cancun jump off every year.
Okay.
He's on like year 20 now. He's killing them.
Wow.
We talking about 20,000 people show up, right? Every Memorial Day in Cancun. So what's dope about it is the pandemic like really hurt him. Like when you used to pulling in hundreds of $1,000s for one event, and that event get canceled, that changed everything.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Especially when that's your one event.
Right.
So he had the opportunity to either fold or to figure out a new way.
Okay.
And shout out to him for figuring out a new way because if not, it wouldn't have been a great event this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's a great point, Cole, because when you think about, because my message is always, I can't stress out over things that I can't control.
Amen.
Like in his situation, that had nothing to do with the work that he put in and what he was doing. That was a freaking pandemic. I couldn't control that. And unfortunately, you know what? I can't stress over that shit. I got to goddamn brush myself off and say, I'll sit in pity for 6 hours, 8 hours, and be like, God damn, I'm going to miss out.
Go back to the lab.
Got to go back to the lab.
You got to go back to the lab and figure out a new way.
You'd be amazed that there are people who actually, they become complacent.
Right.
Because they know that, you know, if I'm gonna try to grow, it's gonna have, you know, some negativity, or the possibility of failure. So you know what? I'd rather just stay right here.
Yep.
And I always try.
That's exactly what is gonna happen. They're gonna be right there.
And there is. I mean, I say growth. I got this from Pastor Mike McClure about a year or two ago. He said growth equals change. Change equals loss. And loss equals pain. So therefore, growth equals pain. So if you're looking to go to another level, it's gonna have a level of pain to it.
Oh yes.
But at the end, you will have grown. And like you said, when you look back, some people might be like, you know, oh, you did that. It might have made it look easy, but inside, you know that you were here, and now you moved over here, and there's a level of growth.
Right, when they were all asleep in bed, I'm like this.
Right,
They
exactly.
don't even see that.
Right. Get up extra early.
They don't even see that.
When they was all asleep in bed, I was over here moving this goddamn table over
Right.
here.
He done got new tables.
Moving these microphones over here.
Put a whole new table myself.
That is true.
He
Look
hooked it
around
up.
like, okay.
Right.
But nah, that's what it like him the other day. Is that sign new?
I'm like, I mean, the
That was
ambiance
right.
here, but here's the thing.
What?
You've been grinding,
Well,
though. You know what I'm saying?
We
So,
glad you got here early today,
Yeah.
Elam.
On
See,
time.
I just-
On time, yeah, on
I'm just,
time.
hey, listen, right in a few, you're going to be over in the DJ box, like the executive
Right.
producer box for real. I mean, that's growth.
I can
You know
hear,
what I'm saying?
I can hear Elam now.
Engineer,
Hey, can you play this song?
Engineer.
Can you play this song?
Need a little intercom system. Excuse me. But so on social media, somebody shared that. Who shared that with me? Anyway, somebody shared when we was on Sensation Network back in 2016, right? And it was a clip when I was on the radio station with Michael and Joy, and I tagged them in it, and it lets you know how far they've come.
Right.
You know,
Wow.
on both aspects, individually and together, right? I remember the joystick was like, "Cole, look at this."
Right.
You know, now it's the patented is everywhere.
Right.
It's got
Yeah.
dope branding.
Right.
This is now where's Sensation Network. It's
Right.
a whole new station.
Right.
So shout out to both of them for that growth.
For real. Because,
appreciate
I
it.
mean,
Mean that.
hey, listen, before they had like one foam thing on the wall.
Right, we could be one picture, and that was a sticker like this.
Hey, but we were
And now,
downstairs.
You were
look at-
downstairs,
look-
right?
Look at you
Second
now.
floor.
Yeah.
Right.
This was our space
was
right
it.
here.
It was that big.
We
Stand
got
up.
there. Right.
I'm talking about the
Doing
one
B-boy
over.
poses.
Time to get here,
I'm
right?
talking about
It
the one
wasn't
in
easy,
Buckhead.
you
I'm
know?
talking about the one in Buckhead.
No, he talking about in
here.
he
Yeah, we
came
were
Power
downstairs.
108.9. It
Oh.
was here.
Yeah, we were downstairs.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do
You
remember
on? Yeah,
that.
you on the wall
I have
back
been on
there.
there. I do remember that.
Yeah, you on the
Okay.
wall. I'll go grab that pitch over
Yeah,
there.
you don't have to.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about it.
Nah, but the growth is amazing, and even watching Ollie. I mean, when I met Kim,
Yeah.
you're
Right.
saying
the
you're on
event.
your
We were-
ninth. So
Yeah.
what? It was
Oh.
like 2017 or something like that.
When you guys did the yeah.
It was that it was at the Biltmore or whatever.
She don't remember
When we
events.
met, right?
Yeah.
when
She
we
don't
met,
remember
we were at the
events,
Biltmore,
Elam.
and I was being honored getting
Right.
getting the award for my TV show.
Right, and so
Oh,
so
you
to
remember
know
that, but
no,
don't
no.
remember our event. That's okay.
It happens.
But to hear you say your ninth annual, and that means I've seen like the past 4 or 5, and I'm like, wow. And every single time, I'm like, it's a wow.
That's
And
dope.
actually, you do events too, right?
That's so I have there's two parts to me. So I have my nonprofit, which is BWEP, Business Women Empowerment Project.
Okay.
So I started my nonprofit in 2015.
Okay.
For women who were in business, about business, and ready to do business, to connect them to resources to grow. Like I said, their business, they're branding themselves. A lot of times they just don't know how to navigate.
Right.
So that started the nonprofit, doing master classes and things of that nature. I was already doing the summit, so I just went and put the Women on the Move under the nonprofit.
Right.
And then in 2020, I started my Leadership Academy for high school girls.
Oh, dope.
So
Come
I've
on.
been doing that. I got 6 in college, 2 at a HBCU, but
Come on.
that's going really well. So for the past 2 years, I've really been making sure that was solid,
Mm-hmm.
and and getting the girls together and making sure that I had all the tools I needed to make sure to lead them, because
COVID
they
did
learn
not
leadership.
stop you, huh?
No,
You kept it
and that's
moving.
when I actually launched the Academy 2020, and I did everything live. I never did a virtual, because at the time they couldn't go to school. They wanted to get out.
Oh.
So I had a friend that said, you know what, Kim, come on, do it here. She had an
I
event
remember
space,
seeing, yeah.
and she allowed us to come into Be Mary's to do it. And I just spread everybody. I put 4 to a table,
That's dope.
and we did the doggone thing.
I
And,
love
and,
it.
and it's been rolling. But the other side of me is KMP, Kim McNair Productions, which is my for-profit company. That's what keep the lights on. And I do corporate events. I don't do weddings and baby showers.
Okay.
Not that I can't. And I'm
Okay.
looking to maybe collaborate with someone that can kind of grow that division of things. But when it comes to
You would
corporate
kill
events,
it on weddings. I know you would.
that- that's what I do.
And we see too. You keep your own items from your swag bag as well. You got the little blanket behind you that was probably in a swag bag of yours.
So we had a throw like this one.
Just
like this one.
Game ready.
You know what? I didn't know if it was going to be cold in the building. I didn't know if you controlled the air.
Right.
We
That's
we were giving away throws just like this one right here.
It was great, too, yeah.
That's
We was
the
giving
Power
away
108.
cups also.
Power
We were giving away
108.
fans.
Hey, if you celebrate a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Yeah, see, I just went back to playing it. I
That's
had
okay.
to, yeah, because it just didn't feel right when you didn't play the birthday
It's
jump.
okay.
Right,
We
yeah.
just, I don't give a fuck about being banned.
Yeah, Zuckerberg, he probably gonna block that little piece right there.
I
so
just got off for
whatever.
30 days.
Oh, did you really?
Oh, 30-day bet.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, Facebook.
What did you do?
What'd you do?
I don't even remember.
Oh.
I probably talked about somebody. You know, they be calling me bullying. I've been hit with everything.
Really?
Really? You got hit with the bullying joint?
Yeah, I did a real
Daggone
real
Q
mean.
dogs.
I did a real mean post about a baby on my group, and
Oh, wow.
that kind of went too far.
Oh.
But it was funny as hell.
I will say, Cole is one of maybe two people that forward stuff to me, and it be hilarious. Well, I be like, Cole is stupid.
I be like, it's too early for this shit. I wake up in the morning, I got some. I got some reels from him. I'm like, dude, it's too early for this shit.
I know
that should be hilarious.
I know that I have to be in a quiet space prior to opening whatever he sends me.
Because it's gonna be like that.
It could go either way.
Go any type of way.
Because I love laughter, and I love.
Oh, that's
I see
good for the
humor
soul.
I see humor in darkness. So I'm
That's
glad
great.
with that.
I mean,
yeah.
but it's good. It does a lot for you, and it does,
Yeah.
and it does something for the other person because
Yes.
we don't know what they could be going through, right?
Right.
And a lot of times people have that cover. They, you know,
Right.
they have that covering,
Yeah.
and there's stuff that's really going on behind the curtain.
Come on.
That's
Yeah.
And you send them something, and they open up, and they just bust out
You
laughing.
might be saving
You just
somebody's
like,
life.
It's like, wow.
You might be
The
saving
group.
lives for real.
They
The
get
group.
in a dark space.
Stopping
Like-
somebody from
You're
snapping.
not listening. In the
Okay.
group, a dude he hit me one night. It was like 3 a.m. I was up. He was like, "Yo, can I call you through Facebook Messenger?" I was like, "Okay, what's up?" He was like, "Man, I just want to let you know, man. The group, my I don't give a fuck group, by the way, changed my life." He said, "Saved my life." I'm like, he said, "I was sitting on the toilet, I had all these pills on the side of side of the sink,
Wow.
and I went into the group and I scrolled and laughed for 4 hours."
That's awesome.
He said, after I just went to bed, I was like, "Oh man, that's good to hear, man. I appreciate it."
Wow.
He said, "Yeah, man, I just want to let you know that group you started saved my life, and I
good.
thank you
That's
for that."
awesome.
Wow.
I'm like, "Excellent, brother." I said, "Well, what's up?" He's like, "Well, can I have your number so I can call you sometime?" I was like,
boy.
"Bro, you know what? Hell no, nigga, I don't fuck with quitters."
Oh,
And I hung up on him. I know he had to sit there like this.
You an asshole.
I'm gonna go take them pills. No,
I don't fuck with no quitters. That's exactly what I said.
But that's what's up because you have people that right now they're snapping to the point where
Now, this
people
is a true story.
People
I mean,
getting out of cars. You know, I don't even blow my horn anymore.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? No.
It's-
You scared of road rage?
Dude, the road rage is another level, right?
Man,
now. I
see,
mean,
like,
I don't know if y'all saw that. What came
Yeah,
across Instagram.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's getting out firing at people. Got the kid in the car.
And
Come
I
on,
I
man.
didn't see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, wow.
Just couple. Just
I
I
don't
mean,
even want
road
to
rage.
go. I'm having an issue on how am I going to attend events. I got to check. I got to make sure they got secure
Security.
parking or valet parking. It's my friend. I know you know Simonetha.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just she went to go to. I always go to the roller skating ring and went to the skating ring. And
Which
they
one,
bust out-
Cascade?
Yeah, and they bust up women.
Cascade on Martin Luther King.
Let's start all the way over. Now let's start.
Yeah.
Ain't like she went to like roll 'em
Yeah,
up
but she
roller
been
derby.
going, you know, and she just,
It's-
you know. But anyway, I mean, this happened. I went to an
Right.
event at the Marriott, and
Copy.
that parking lot right on the side street.
Right.
I went. It was a morning conference. I parked, and about 3 cars had. These people don't even know they windows
Yeah.
busted because they don't even know it.
Yeah.
Hey, birthdays were brought to you by. God damn.
I'm sorry. No, we went there. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, we was already
That
there.
is so funny.
Uh,
Shout out to Trey, my oldest son. His birthday is on this Sunday.
There you go.
Shout out-
23 is Jordan year, as he told me.
That's
what's up.
right. Yeah.
So he needs some Jordans, is what he said.
Yeah,
Okay.
Malik
Shout
Malik
out
hit me
to,
with the Kobe year when he turned 24.
Oh.
It was his Kobe year, so this year's 25 for him. But anyway, birthdays are brought to you by Oliver Adams. Check out the new book, Fix Your Credit, Transform Your Life. Check it out on his website, oliveradams.com. Celebrating birthdays today. Jarius Norwood, former Atlanta Falcon, 39 years old. Dak Prescott, quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, 29 years old today. Tomorrow, birthdays, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terry Crews, Lisa Kudrow, Vivica A. Fox, Hillary Swank.
How old is Vivica
I love that line from
53.
plus.
About 53.
yeah, I love that line from Jay-Z when he said sitting next to Hillary smelling like dank. From there.
I don't. You know, you remember the smallest
Hillary
parts
Swank.
of the.
My bad.
song.
All right. Also, Chris Mullen is celebrating a birthday today for all of our St.
Basketball
John's.
player.
Yeah, St. John's University.
White chocolate.
I never forget. Georgetown Hoyas had to put the boxing one on his ass. Like
Yeah.
he
Hey,
was
white
deadly.
chocolate. That's what they called him.
Also, Lawrence Fishburne, don't call me Larry. Bill Cartwright, Anita Baker, and former MLB Commissioner Bud Selig is celebrating a birthday
Okay,
today.
dope.
Elam, you had a birthday,
Shout
right?
out to my baby's birthday tomorrow, Morgan King, my little one.
How old is she
She'll
gonna
be
be?
15.
That's what I was
15.
saying.
That's dope.
15.
Happy
She'll
birthday,
be a-
Morgan.
Happy
She's gonna be
birthday.
a freshman. I can't even understand it. I'm
Wow.
like,
First of all, if you start crying, I'm gonna throw my
Yeah.
coffee on.
Right.
you.
I can't even
Right.
understand it.
Wow, high school.
Yeah,
Awesome.
just high school.
Wait till next year.
Yeah,
No, let's not.
Hey,
Almost time for prom.
hey.
It's gonna go just like that. I know.
Okay, it's gonna that's gonna take a
great.
while.
Hey, Cole,
That
why were you
probably
having
too.
such a damn problem with the name of the island?
Because I always fucking.
Princess K's. Cays. That's the name of the island. Thank you, Vanessa.
I said it after she typed it. Damn it, I figured out when you did.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be some
No,
some
that's
tough
why I
word.
did it.
I was like, did she miss an accent or
I
something?
be making up stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
I've
know
been
you
around
do.
you too long.
Hey, shout out to where they open up. They're opening up a new museum up in New York City. 14 years in the making. You won't have to wait longer to see the greatness through artifacts. Jackie Robinson Museum is going to be
okay.
opening up in
that's
New York
nice.
City to honor the civil rights legend and baseball
Nice.
players. So they're going to be doing that. Also, too, Beyonce, Queen Bee, released her album today. It actually leaked a couple of days ago, and she told the Beehive, "Don't nobody listen to that. Don't listen to it.
Right.
If so, we're gonna come find you." But Khalees came out and
Oh, yeah.
slammed
I saw that.
Beyonce. Yeah, she said that
Khalees?
Beyonce had no integrity or soul. Yeah, she slammed her because the singer used a sample of her 1990 song without permission and calls her a thief and not giving her credit on the
Ooh.
production. It was from a album that she did back in '99. The album was Kaleidoscope, and the name of the song was, I can't remember what the song was, but yeah,
But she got
she
Pharrell
slammed
in
it.
that too. Pharrell, she said
She only
Pharrell
had,
had
like-
something to do with that as well.
That might have been a track that Pharrell produced.
Yeah, she
in.
said
Which-
and she was just saying that he knew.
And that's
It
not
wasn't
the
like he
artist's
didn't
fault.
know, he knew. So.
Sometimes I get so mad. It's not the artist's fault in some
Yeah, I-
cases, right? If you hire a production team to produce you a track, unless you damn that in tune with music,
No,
Right,
all
you're
the
right.
all
Yeah,
the
no.
tunes. Yeah, that is true.
First of all, tell her stick to cooking. How about that? Khalees is now a chef.
Is she?
Yes, she is.
Well, she
Oh,
was
she is?
performing. She just performed somewhere the other day.
Yeah, but
though.
she's a full-time chef.
That's what she does for a
only
living.
That's what she
had
does
like
for a
one or
living.
two songs anyway.
But she
if I
killed
can
it with the
remember.
bossy joint.
Yeah.
And a
Oh,
milkshake.
Yeah.
Nah, milkshake. Milkshake
Yeah, I
still.
agree.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
she
I
still-
can see you dancing to it right now.
My milkshake bring
I mean, it's still.
It's better than yours.
It's
That's
a
right.
it's a
Don't
catchy
get me,
tune.
don't get
Oh, look at that!
Hey.
Michael gonna hit you with one dollar.
Don't get me. Let me let that go.
Okay.
You see, I'm holding back, right? Y'all goddamn holding back, right? But for real
It's
though,
a safe place. It's a safe place.
but for real though, like that production credit though, and getting those royalties from that music, man.
Oh, that's money.
That be saving
That's
folks.
where the money
She's
is.
gonna get paid. Now that it's out there, they're gonna
Yeah.
have to. They're gonna have
They
to
had,
drop
They'll
it.
give
they
her
had
the
the
money.
table today.
They'll give her
Yeah.
the
Oh
money.
yeah, she gonna get paid.
But you normally don't slam Beyonce and
Well,
get away with it.
no, she-
so,
Unless you in,
Oh,
unless
hold
you
on.
in the cooking world and
She-
not the music world.
Look, well, she's just standing for what she
is.
did. This is her work. Now
Yeah.
you gonna give me my props.
what
my-
does she exactly say again?
Look at this Michael.
You stupid.
It's a
dude.
safe place. It's a safe place.
No judge zone here.
No judge zone.
Not at
She put
all.
in the work, and she should get her credit for that. I mean, look
Right.
what James Brown had to do all them years that the
Right.
hip hop was, using his
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
and that held them over. I mean, so a lot of the older artists, they loving it when they sample because that's keeping some money coming.
That
in.
is money.
That's keeping
And
some
it's
flow.
only but so
And the
many
kids.
beats. Goodness gracious, you're gonna start repeating the beat right
Nah,
about
man,
now. It
it's-
seems
no,
like
it's not, bro.
There's certain.
But you can hear certain beats in certain songs. If you listen to music, if you're creative when it, in that space or whatever, you can listen to a song and say, "Oh, wait a minute."
I know that.
Yeah.
The because if I'm not mistaken, drum patterns you can't patent those. Like those
Right.
aren't exclusives.
Right.
Okay.
But when you start getting into chords and
Notes.
notes
Okay.
and things like that, that's what's patented.
Right. That's what make that 808 machine the bomb, right?
Yeah.
But you can fine tune certain sounds and upload the sounds that you can.
And like being on TikTok,
I'm
man.
learning something today.
Watching music, how music was created, and when you hear how they break a song down and the samples that you use, like you said, if you're not the producer of that record,
Yeah.
when you hear it, you'll be like, I would have never thought
Right.
that part came from that record, and they had to legally give that person credit on that record and pay them a percentage of royalty from that song.
I would think that they're by now, if you have the Shazams of the world that we can have on our phone, I definitely have that.
I have that.
So I would imagine if I was a producer, just to protect myself, I would it's kind of like turnitin.com. Like you turn your paper in just to make sure you didn't plagiarize on the internet. Well, you run it through some type of system that can pick up all the songs that are out there and see whether you're matching any of those beats.
But so
I would think that's out there by now.
So you expect Beyonce to do that?
I said if I was a producer. I said if I was a producer. But as an artist who knows that can get slammed, I would think on that level you would also run your beat through that.
It's worth just paying the money and getting out the way. In a lot of aspects, it's worth just like, what you need, shut your mouth, here you go. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to that, the producer knows what samples they use.
Oh yeah,
they ain't gotta Shazam it. They got the albums, they got the tracks. They know what they sample.
I'm so glad they ain't had that goddamn plagiarism thingy jump when I was
all the way over.
Yeah, okay, I'm so goddamn happy they didn't have that
ability to copy.
When I was in school.
That's right.
I copied my whole term paper out of the encyclopedia.
The whole thing. It was a couple of years.
And I got a D. And I was like, yes.
That's right.
It was a couple of years.
I made it.
I might have been out of college maybe like 3-4 years. And then I heard that they had turnitin.com. I was like, ooh, I am so glad they didn't have that. Because
I still haven't heard of that.
No, I haven't heard Turnitin.
Turnitin.com, it was so early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? When people, like, the internet was really starting to do its thing.
I forget how much younger you are than me.
I'm 45.
Right. That's a lot of years in college.
Okay.
I'm a whole college.
When we was
whole college ahead of you.
My senior year.
when you was 15, I was 21. So we were not rolling together.
We were just. I got a Hotmail my senior year in college, so people were just getting emails.
Right. We didn't have
I'm
email.
an AOL chick, so I never had a Hotmail.
We didn't have email in college.
Now, one thing I did invest in, and not the free junk, I went ahead and invested that monthly. That damn Grammarly.
Oh,
that is good.
Yeah.
Now, if nobody else need this,
I needed that.
I should have donated to it. Jubilee, they got a live version. We need it now.
You gonna put something on it for your butt?
I put it on the microphone. He had Grammarly on the mic. So when I was in college, I used to plagiarize.
That is so funny.
Awesome. This is great. Yeah. I'm telling you. What a great Friday morning.
Love it. Hey, talk about some sports real quick, man. Earlier during the week, man, we talked about Kyler Murray, who recently signed a $230 million deal with the Arizona Cardinals as a quarterback. Shout out to Kyler. It was released that in the contract, they had a clause in there that he had to study 4 hours a week. It's mandatory, and they put it in the contract. Well, the Cardinals have come back and retracted it. Kyler Murray was on. That was Grammarly.
I was gonna say he ran right back into it.
Shut up, Evil. Shut the hell up. Kyler Murray did a.
That's not like the squid you eat.
I've been saying it in my head the whole time.
Kyler Murray.
The training camp press conference yesterday, and he talked about how that was what did they call it? It was immature. I can't remember the word that he used, but he kind of called out the team for putting that in the contract, right? But the question is, you didn't read it? Your agent didn't read it? Y'all didn't know that was in the contract?
They were looking at the numbers.
Your producer, a.k.a. your legal team, didn't read through it.
It's all about the numbers.
No, it's about your team that you put around you. You know what I'm saying? To protect you.
And that's the hardest thing. That's where I'm at right now. Just getting the right team, because again, you have sensitive information, you got things, but people you can trust, and to know to have your back, regardless.
Hold on. Even if I read it and it said 210 million and study 4 hours a week, I would let that pass.
Yeah. Now I was gonna say though, but you think about it, man. Think about athletes out there today that had this natural talent, right? And were told that they were great all their lives. Right. You get to the next level, and you don't do the things that's going to take you to another level of greatness. And I'm going to throw out some names, right? Okay. Michael Vick.
Right.
I'll start with Michael Vick.
His inner circle, his team was not protecting him.
Oh, my God. I wouldn't even thought about no dogs. What?
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if the work that Michael Vick put in, right? If he would have put that work in like a Kobe or like a Jordan or like a Brady puts in.
That's a different type of work ethic.
Different, yeah.
He would have been Patrick Mahomes.
He would have been,
there you go.
Patrick Mahomes
Give
is
us
true.
another one. Give us another one. Who else?
What, athletes?
Well, let me tell you, Bubba Chuck.
Allen Iverson.
I said
Yeah.
Bubba
Oh,
Chuck.
yeah.
But he was saved.
Yeah.
He about to get a check.
Yeah, he
You
was
know-
saved by his accountant. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's his team.
That's his management, right.
But that's
That
his
was a
team
team. That was
protecting
good.
him.
Right.
So that's a great example of how he's able to
But he
come out.
was, he
on
was
the
doing
other side.
bad for a little. I saw him in Cumberland Mall's Cumberland Mall South Food Court.
Listen.
He looked like I was about to. You need a 10-piece, brother? Yeah.
It's National Chicken Wing Day. All right.
Get him some hot lemon pepper sprinkles.
Somebody else. Somebody,
Bubba Chuck,
Well,
Bub-
if we go way back, let's go way back to the '80s, right? When you had the Daryl Strawberries.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying?
man.
That's-
yeah.
Where
I
was
knew his
team
sister and
at?
niece.
You see what I'm saying? So
Daryl,
where was
yeah.
his team at?
He-
But now he's doing
probably high
motivational
with him.
speaking.
Yep, he's speaking on his
came
life.
back.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But
I think he was so much
Reinvented
more fun
himself.
when he was high.
Yeah, he was on
Oh,
that
wow.
nose candy, right? Yeah, he was on that nose candy. We love him.
speaking of
Yes, he
Lawrence
was.
Taylor,
Another person that was fun when he was
LT,
high.
where's
You know what I'm
LT?
saying?
He's
You know,
still alive,
I mean,
right?
and
I
he
don't
was
know. I
still,
kill everybody.
How
so
much greater?
Don't ask me.
LT still in?
I think he's dead.
I
I
had
think
a friend that
everybody
dated him in
dead.
Jersey. I had a friend that dated him in Jersey.
He
Yeah, I
dated a
think
lot of
everybody
people
did.
and
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot
he
of
did.
genders and okay.
Oh,
So-
wow. I didn't know
Wow.
No, so I mean, but these are people that that their level of greatness. How much even greater
Yeah.
would a Lawrence Taylor have been?
But the fact, what is wrong with the greatness he achieved?
Nothing.
So that's another
Yeah.
thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
We
Okay.
always say the what ifs,
Right.
but
Okay.
we don't ever speak on the fact of what have they already done.
Right, that's true.
Like, have you reached that level for
No.
you to compliment? Look at you, I'm
Right.
damn near
Grammarly.
on
Grammarly.
Grammarly, y'all getting
No.
it
Damn
today,
it,
boy.
I need it too.
Send
For you
us
to
a check.
not you.
They
As
need
another
to send
tax,
us a
that
check.
makes sense.
Just in
Grammarly,
general,
send a
right?
check.
That makes it that because I did
Yeah.
self-check just then, and I was just like, Elam, if you look at yourself, people could say, Elam, where would you
Where
be?
would
if this
Yeah.
you
was
be?
Yeah.
So you're right.
If you had Grammarly
Come on.
for your books,
You ass.
But listen, and I think that's a good point. I'm glad that's a nugget right there, and I think everybody.
I try to give you one every time I see you.
Can really take that because
try to give you one.
Wherever you are today, it could be so much worse. You know, and could you say, yeah, I would be here if I knew then what I knew now?
Oh, yeah.
But that journey is really what makes you who you are today, particularly if you're
right.
trying to.
Truthfully, the
Gotta
journey
be
is
an
what you
overcomer.
know now.
Yeah.
Right,
Being an
exactly.
overcomer. Being able
then-
to overcome all of that.
and then
those
being-
obstacles, overcoming.
And then Kim, I'm sure, well, whether you do this with the BWEP or whatever, like you're taking the things that you know, and if you knew then what you knew then, you're passing it back down
Yes.
to these young ladies so
Oh,
that they
yes.
can get a bigger start.
Oh, most definitely, because again, we're in a social media society. Everything that is that TikTok University, they're on the phones. They're looking at that, and they don't see the realization of what it's going to take to get there to what people
Right.
are doing. They think I'm gonna be an instant star. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be on the. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna blow up. There's still
The
things
work.
that you need. There's steps you have to take if you're seriously going to do things. Even with women in business, a lot of people think, okay, well, I got my online store, I got my Cash App, I got my Square, I'm good. No, you need what
You
relationship?
paying
you can't- I wanna put-
3.25%.
Okay, look,
Right.
I'm like, wait a minute. You need a bank. You need a relationship. You can't
Right.
put your hand on their neck. You know, you
Uh-huh.
can't go. I want to go in there and be like, okay, Lisa, what's up with my money?
Like, you can't even call them.
Yeah,
Right.
you can't.
They
So
be like,
you
"Send
still
us
need those
message."
things. They don't realize. And it's
Right.
are you always going to be that? Do you ever want a brick and mortar? Do you want a rolling boutique or whatever? If that's what you're doing or whatever it is, what's your next level? What's your end game? Where are you going to? Are you good right here? Then you're going to stay right there, and you're going to be like, oh, what? She ain't all that. Yes, no, she is all that because
Come
she
on.
took the steps.
Come on.
To keep moving forward. And with the young girls, again, just pouring into them. A lot of them just need guidance. A lot of them need, mom is out here trying to work 2 or 3 jobs, trying to keep things going.
Right.
No one's looking and watching them. So my thing is, let me give you the things that you need to be a leader, to be a woman in leadership. So through entrepreneurship, there's some talented young ladies out here, and they just need somebody to kind of give them that guidance or open that door so they can go into greatness. Leadership, you are a leader. I tell them, it doesn't matter if you're going to the military, you're going to college, you got to go to work.
Right.
Leadership skills, you need that because you need to lead. Okay,
Right.
Lead by example. When we talk
Absolutely.
about leading by example, think of the examples they have at home. Oh my
Absolutely.
gosh.
And I think that, I guess COVID kind of brought it forward. And then also, have you noticed the youth that there's a disconnection of spaces like that in leadership because they're not because people aren't really coming together and talking, right?
Right,
Because
correct.
of this virtual world, it's affecting the interpersonal communication of the youth right now.
It is. So I make sure that they get up and speak, and they stand up and they talk, and I make sure I reward them. So they, well, she got to get back, and she got up. Oh, I got to get up.
Oh, yeah,
but I
right.
encourage them.
Right,
I
right.
try to think of ways to encourage them to get up, and we'll get up and do an activity. My girls don't want no talking head. Don't come in here saying I'm gonna be talking to you. I'm gonna show you some slides. They want activities.
Right.
They want to be moving because
kids.
they
Right.
are they gonna be on their phone. They're gonna
Right,
be
they
looking at it
kids.
like,
But,
I
hey,
don't
because
know
when
what
we
to
was
do.
younger, Cole, and we was in school, you had to read in class.
And
I
I know
mean,
that
You
was
had to
the problem.
goddamn, you had to goddamn count to see. Okay,
Right.
everybody reading a paragraph. So
We're getting
Right?
ready.
You know, we,
Oh
oh my God, yes. And you're like, oh, my turn is coming in.
okay, I should be on this one right
then
here.
I was ready. I was the first one.
I love it. I thought that was just me.
No, all of us.
Dude, that's great. And here's the thing. And then you got that person in the classroom that can't read that good. And then you got people like, I can't even read. You know what I'm saying? That would
Help
be you.
them out. Help them
That
out.
would be you.
I was
Help 'em out, help 'em out.
I was perfect at skipping words.
Oh, really?
Especially if I didn't know it,
You
I
wasn't
skip
even there.
right past that before.
And people's eyes will keep on going. Just like, well, did he just miss something?
Well, you know, so like,
Dyslexia, right?
so like, what I do is like I kind of
That's
raise
so
my
funny.
children and like advise my friends on the trifecta, what I call try, right? Trials and tribulations lead to triumph, right?
I like
Three
that.
trifecta, right? So what happens is if you're not able to go through anything and find a way to get on the top of it, get on the other side of it, then you're definitely going to be lacking success. You're gonna be lacking growth. You're gonna be lacking everything if you become stagnant by the obstacles that you run into.
Okay.
So you have to find a way to get through it. Like the Clark Atlanta thing is what? Find a way to make one, which they call it Clark Atlanta, but it's really a life thing. But anyway,
Okay.
find a way to make one, right? So if it's something that you like, okay, something like the pandemic, I can't do it this way. Well, how else am I gonna do it? 'Cause
Right.
I need to get the information out there. So you have to do it.
When I hear like
I think my Baileys and Jameson's kicking
kick it in. When I hear other guests on other shows and they talk about the social media aspect, like Dr. Kim was talking about, and how they put such a negative
connotation
on it, and
Grammarly.
they make it seem like it's easy, like
Right.
you know what I'm saying, oh, these kids out here just throwing up videos and making millions of dollars. It's not that easy.
It's not.
It's not that easy.
It is not that easy.
It's not.
And I respect the craft
I do.
because social media is where we are today.
Yeah, absolutely.
We were talking about how, okay, we're missing out on the gatherings together and people, you know, fellowshipping with each other because of social media. Guess what y'all got to look out for now? The fucking meta world.
Meta world.
Right.
Meta world.
Now, guess
Right.
what? I can stay in the house and I can still be with Elam.
I can do anything I want.
Anything I want. Thank you, Cole.
Anything I want.
Cole, you changed my life.
But see,
You changed my life with
Y'all
the
remember?
Oculus.
Think about.
The Oculus. Tell you the Oculus
But-
is everything.
But you're in another world,
Right.
and now you have the ability to communicate with other people that
All
may be
over.
all over the world.
right,
yeah.
you can
And I'm
build
not-
real relationships too.
Right, and I'm not saying take it away.
No, yeah.
You know, but just a way, you know, again, you need to be able to perfect your craft as you're going to do what it is that you have to do. If you're going to do a social media campaign, or if you're going to be doing something in that way, you want to have the tools you need to kind of make sure, you know, that you touch it. I was just in South Africa. I just got back. I haven't been home a week yet.
Awesome.
Oh, well, tonight will be a week.
That's
Okay.
right. I
And,
didn't see you over there. That's right.
Yeah, I was, I
You-
just got
you
my
was there
Twitter
too?
handle
right. You saw at the restaurant.
No, she,
Oculus.
no, because you was all in that cave
I was
and
in the cave.
whatnot.
I went 60 meters under earth. I went
Yeah.
all the way
Oh, that's
down to
awesome.
where they discovered the first skeleton of a human being.
Really? Did your
so
ears
I went
pop?
in caves of humankind. No, it didn't pop. I was walking. No, my
Huh?
ears didn't pop.
Was
What'd you say?
I went in
was
caves
it cold or was it?
Yeah, it was
180
well,
feet?
It's winter.
Damn.
It's winter in
good.
Africa.
That's
So it's
180
winter there
feet.
right now. But I went down. I mean, we, you know, and everything was walking. There was no elevator. We walked, and there was certain parts you had to kind of crawl through, and that's what you saw. We were crawling through the caves. I had that skull, and he was showing you the bones and all the different things. But it was an experience. It was only everybody else was Caucasian. Only two of us.
So you were like in a tomb.
Yes,
Okay.
and we had to come out. So doing that, going out into the bush country where the animals are. I didn't want to get mauled.
Right.
Feeding giraffes and doing all that other craziness. But it was just good to take and put my feet on the motherland. Where
Right.
we,
That's awesome.
You know,
Was that your first time?
my first time,
Wow,
and
that's
just
awesome.
you know meeting the people, eating the food, and all that good stuff.
How was the
So
food?
It was good. The peri peri chicken, get that. That's
Yeah.
that was good. the rand versus the U.S. dollars. Oh, you can go over there. And
Ball
shop.
out.
Ball the heck out.
Yeah.
Okay, all the way.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's like when I went to Jamaica and I went to the ATM. It was like, you want $50,000, like wrong bank account. Then I walked into McDonald's and saw that a Burger King special was like $955. I was like, oh, it makes sense now.
That was like Tasha. We were in Mexico ourselves, and she went to the ATM, and she thought she was getting $200.
Right, it was $1,050,000 pesos.
Yeah, she got all that money, right? But it was good. I mean, I posted a steak dinner that we had, and it was 430 rand, but it was only $35 in U.S. money. That was my first night. I said, I'm eating good. I'm about to ball.
Ball out.
Hey, but talking about businesses and how forever changed. That's the thing about business models. That the idea that you had, back in 2015.
Model or mottos?
Grammarly, help me out.
Model.
That's it.
That you had back then. If you're not constantly changing and evolving,
absolutely,
you're gonna stay stagnant.
Right.
It's gonna be same, right, Dr. Kim?
Yes. Oh yeah. You have to keep. I mean, events is what I do, right? But I got to think of creative ways to do it in a different way to create that experience.
Right.
That's one thing about my clients. They come. We sit down and we have a consultation, and they say, I said, well, where is it really that you want to? Where would you like to do this? What is it that you want to do? And then I'm going to go and pull this together and create that thing. I came back to one client and she was like, I'd like to do something at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I got on the phone, and I came back to her. I said, well, we got the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. What?
Right.
Oh, sign that right now. We gonna go ahead and sign
That's
that
it.
contract.
And the reason I bring that up is because Kim K and one of her sisters kind of threw Instagram under the bus. Kim and Kylie Jenner, they criticized Instagram for trying to be like TikTok with the changes to promote reels instead of photos. But once again, it just goes back to Instagram, goddamn Zuckerberg and his team over there saying, hey, that TikTok business model is working.
Right.
Guess what? We got to do the same thing.
Well, videos get more engagement.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
That's like
It's
saying,
about engagement.
Right, but
it's-
go
it's-
ahead.
Remember, it started off with Vine. Vine gave you a good 6 seconds, right?
Yes.
Then
Kids was
Instagram
killing
came
that.
along and did 15 seconds.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I
So
remember Vine,
it's not like
yeah.
they haven't always looked around and evolved because Instagram wasn't doing giving no 15 seconds or anything.
Nah,
so
it was a straight
Vine
picture.
started
If
it
the
off.
money is in advertising, you can get four commercials doing a 1 minute video at 15-second increments, right? At a picture,
Right.
you can't get none of that.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that the money is in the advertising,
Right.
and the advertising is into the marketing data, and the marketing data is everything that Facebook has.
And that's why creating
TikTok doesn't have that,
content is so important.
right?
That's why creating content
Right.
today is so
And that's
important.
such a headache for me.
I know.
I just
You
need to
gotta
like
do
have a
it.
live camera to follow me. Like what's
It's funny
the movie with Jim Carrey?
I said
Where he
Yeah.
had- just give me a camera.
Yeah.
When TikTok first came out, I think it was more weren't they saying like
I'm not heavy over there
it
yet.
was bad to be on TikTok because of what they were doing with your information
Well,
or
now,
whatever.
Tumblr was
But
off
they
the
all
chain.
do, yeah.
Tumblr has straight porn and all kind of stuff on that.
Oh.
Like real.
I never even went that
Like
far.
I thought it was like Pornhub.
I didn't even want to put
Shout out to
TikTok on,
Pornhub.
but I guess
.com.
didn't have
That's
a
been
choice.
holding it down for years. Shout out to Pornhub.
You can customize your search. How would I know that?
You can you can bookmark and save your videos and share your video list. Amen.
Amen. But we just have to be creative.
you
we
can
just gotta
filter by
continue to, to just
longest-
evolve in what we're doing.
Bring us back.
Most
Kevin.
views?
They gonna-
Bring us back, right.
they
Most
gonna- they
recent.
gonna go.
Do you know that now they be
Let's
making the
keep
videos
working
less
on
than
it.
20 minutes? I be so mad. Like I like to look first. I like to watch the show.
I need the setup.
What happened to the acting? What happened to the acting?
Write it out. write the vision.
Write the vision.
Make it plain and shoot the video.
Right.
Period.
That's real.
That's
Point
it.
blank, period.
Is
Right. Gotta
is this the Amazon package you was expecting?
Oh yes, thank you. You put a smile on my face.
But real quick, you do have to respect. I so respect this generation
It's another package.
that has figured out a whole revenue stream that their parents and and beyond are still trying to figure out. Because my daughter is killing it. You know what I'm saying? And so I mean, what she's making in this space, working with other companies, it's crazy. If I didn't see the check, I would be like, what?
Wow.
That's not that you can't really make that. But I mean, like her mentor is doing like 35,000 a month.
Oh, that's dope. In TikTok space?
You know what I'm saying? Like
what space we talking about? Though?
On across social media.
Copy that. Okay.
You know, so it's just, I mean, they are cutting checks.
My daughter learned how to draw on YouTube.
Right.
And she made some money for her little art thing. She's 12.
Right.
Damn.
She already like, I'm about to have a full business.
Think of the-
NFTs and everything.
Think of the money we could have made if we could have drew that goddamn turtle back in the day.
I could always draw. You talking about the art school? You know I got a scholarship there.
Did you?
Yeah, from the little teddy bear with the hat on.
Oh, okay.
That's the one I drew. And
Oh.
they came to the house. I was like maybe 14, 15. They was like, yeah, we give him a scholarship. My mom was like, there ain't no real damn college.
Did you?
Ain't no real college in no damn pamphlet. They wanted to hustle you.
Did you know I had a modeling degree with John Casablanca? They called me in the
Oh,
mall.
John
I thought you was on Barbizon.
They
When
called
you
me in the mall. I was John Casablanca, class of 86.
That was a rip
Barbizon class of 86.
I remember them commercials. Golly.
Barbizon was a rip off.
Hey, Negro, they got me, boy. Me and
You did
Tasha walking
modeling,
through the mall.
right?
Got you both.
Wait, Kim
see,
Kim was
here
really
y'all
in it because
go.
Kim
See,
did modeling,
here
so
we
you
go.
was on
Here we
Barbizon.
You was on
No,
Barbizon.
I never. No, I no.
I could see.
No,
Come on.
no, no.
I mean, that was the
modeled
old
at age
school
14.
modeling.
I modeled for Graysdale Markle, the top black agency, the only black agency in the Empire
Okay.
State Building back in the day.
Okay.
all
But
right.
yeah, I modeled from age 14 to an adult.
Okay.
So
Come
full
on.
time every day, going into the city,
Love it.
doing my thing.
Can't
Hey,
beat that.
Come on, runway.
Some things that y'all probably know but don't know because they
Okay.
didn't talk about it in the media. The two ex-Minneapolis police officers, Alexander Kunga and Tao Tao,
Yeah.
they were sentenced to
Sentenced.
3
Oh, yeah,
years
I
in
heard that
prison
last
for
night. Yeah.
violating
3
George
years?
Floyd's
three,
civil rights.
1.5 minimum.
Yep. Also, too, man, yesterday I talked about celebrated birthday for Norman Lear, right? Y'all remember Norman Lear?
Yeah, Three's company writer or producer.
All in the Family,
Yeah, all those.
Good Times, all that stuff that
Oh,
we used to
wow.
watch. He celebrated his 100th birthday on yesterday.
He's still alive?
Yeah,
Still
Jackie
alive?
Robinson's wife is 100. She's still alive.
He
Wow.
stated that he has no plans on retiring, and he's working on 23 projects right now.
Well, I think
What you talking about?
I personally think he should retire. How about that?
I mean, when
pass
you're
it
doing
to
what
the time.
when you're
Pass
doing
it
what
to
you
the next
love.
time.
Well, hey, if you're doing what you love, there's no need to retire unless your
It's really
body
the people
tells
around
you.
him that's doing the work. He just kind of looking and saying, okay, yeah, and they doing all
He's got the
work.
connections, right?
He don't know nothing.
Power and the connection.
And then last but not least, man, talk about
He can't name 5 of the shows he do.
tonight, man. Mega Millions, man. Over
1.02.
Oh, I didn't get into
billion
that.
dollars.
$1 billion.
Are you
Um,
getting some? Are you guys
it's the-
getting any? I
Hell
haven't.
yeah, I'm playing.
Oh, I haven't done
I-
anything.
That's
yet.
right.
I played when I was in North
Believe.
Carolina.
Yeah.
I've never played. I might in my whole life. I might have played the lotto twice.
Why?
I don't believe it.
Okay, do you believe in the Hope Scholarship?
I mean, I know what it goes for.
Quick
I mean,
question.
My kid got it. No,
So-
I already
so-
know what it goes
so
for.
why
But
would you
it's
not?
not something that I choose to do.
So you don't buy raffle tickets like for like nonprofits.
I mean, if I
That's what this is.
Okay,
It's,
I hear
it's
you.
a high-end raffle ticket.
Look, that's
Are you,
For a
sell-
nonprofit.
are you
Basic-
selling
right,
me
right,
on,
microphone, right.
on just playing the lottery?
Right, because if you
Okay,
win, I'll be
okay.
like, yo, my guy, I kind of convinced you. It's always the people like that win. I don't never
But
want to
that's what
play.
people
I
always
won.
say. People always say is that people like when I go to Vegas, I don't like I don't like gambling. Period.
Really?
But,
No, I'm not
but then
giving my
every
money.
No, I'm
time
not a
I
gambler.
do, if I whether I play black, I'm like, all right, come on, I'll do one thing and I'll always win.
I
They always
gamble
say the
during
people
the
who
show.
don't want to play are the ones that win.
Hey, like I
never
said
get
yesterday, man, to that person that hits that $1 billion lottery,
crazy. More than
my
one.
hating ass would be like, man, you ain't even a billionaire though, because you only got 600 million.
Yeah.
Like,
Right under 7.
right?
You only a billionaire.
But if I win,
till
I'm
you spend the
gonna
first
send. I'm
dollar.
gonna write
Speaking
kiss
of-
my ass with an airplane right above the battery if I win it. Just so you know.
Oh wow.
Speaking of,
I'm out, goddamn. Yes, I'm out.
want-
Aren't you still gonna do radio? Nope.
First of all, I'm gonna send coordinates, and if you don't understand the message, you just won't make the party.
All right.
But
All
some
right.
of that is
about.
gone out the gate. I'm just sending.
Well, when I go to Publix today, I'm gonna get.
Look,
a
trust me, I know.
Yeah.
I got my quarter, so I know, goddamn. So send them on, Cole.
I wanted to bring this up when y'all was just talking about billionaire. The guy, what's his name on here? He's a billionaire. He started like an internship program.
Okay, you kind of
Black
like came in real slow.
You there?
Wrap it up. Music. Let's get it going.
Let's
get it going.
I'm trying to put something positive out here, and y'all.
Let's get
You know
it.
what I'm
Come
saying?
on.
They want to talk about the ratchetity.
Come on.
I'm trying to find his name.
Yeah, you trying to? Oh man, cut off his mic. You know, like
the ratchet. What did you say? The ratchet.
The ratchicity. They want the ratchicity on here, but
don't repeat that in
I
public.
still can't find this name on here.
It's a Burnell only word.
We're gonna come back.
Robert F. Smith.
Okay. Robert F. Smith.
Yeah.
So black billionaire.
Black billionaire philanthropist. He launched an internship platform for HBCU students.
Okay.
So we were talking about billionaires.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
You did all that.
And so I'm trying to give a little known fact.
But if you hit the lottery, you ain't gonna be a billionaire though.
That you won't.
Right.
You only get 6.
But does it matter?
It don't. It really don't. That's my hating ass over here.
Let me tell you, $100 million like $1 billion when you got 100,000.
Come on.
Hey, let me get a guy. Hey, let me get a scratch off for 5,000. I'm calling in next week.
I'm out here.
Dr. Kim, tell us about the event, how we can get in, how folks can be a part of the event.
Oh yes, you can go to.
With that being said, we appreciate you, Doc. Nah, I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
He ain't gonna be that petty to you.
Woo!
That was funny though.
Well, all right. You can go to BWEPinc.org.
Y'all rubbing off on the doctor now. She can't spell either.
Oh gosh, you can go there and click the link to be able to register and get more conference information. It's the 9th annual Women on the Move Summit happening September the 15th at the Porsche Experience Center. You don't want to miss it.
Are men allowed to come?
Yes, men are allowed to. Y'all want to come see what we doing. Yeah, but you are allowed to come. I have a male on guest speaker this year. So, and I've had men on as we said. Elam has been on platform as well.
I was sitting here like, why is he messing with my mic? That's fine.
I don't know what I do.
All right, whatever.
I don't know.
Where you at? Talk, Elam.
I'm here.
Oh, there you go.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah,
you good. You good.
You turned mine
But
down.
yes,
You turned it back down.
No, I didn't. I was turning the music
Can
down,
y'all be?
man. Oh, my bad. Yeah, my bad.
Damn it.
Fight.
Go ahead, Doc.
But just encouraging men and women to come out. Again, if you're trying to learn some new things, connected to resources to help grow your business. If you're, if you're kind of stuck in a certain way, even if you're in corporate America and you're trying to move up that ladder. And I haven't spoken on any of the ladies that are going to.
Okay, that was enough time. I'm just playing. Go ahead.
I mean, I have the senior vice president of global marketing for Square. All of us got a Square, right?
Oh,
did
yeah,
y'all know that
definitely.
was a sister in there running that thing?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. So she's going to be there to talk, and she's going to be able to share her journey, but share some things that we need to know when it comes to what we do there. We have the regional director for Georgia Power, diversity and inclusion. She's going to talk about those things. Again, we hear a lot about the, that D&I space, right? I have Chloe Taylor Brown. She's a
Chloe,
yes, her lifestyle strategist. She's going to be there to talk. Because again, you have to make sure you're right. There's no way you can run a business or grow a business if you're not together physically and mentally. Right. And you have to mentally be there, or when you break down, everything gonna break down.
Right.
So we have her. I have Carisha Moore, Esquire. She is the president and CEO of Usher's New Look Foundation. So she's going to be able to share and bring some things to the table. That's going to, again, things that, when these women speak, they're going to be speaking to in a way that like, okay, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I can use that. Or these could be mentors, right? Right. We have Monica McCoy. Monica motivates. She's a global strategist speaker. She's going to come and share some things. We got Erica Rocker. She is the director of economic development for Clayton County. Okay. So she's going to be in the building. Valencia Williamson, who is the president of the Clayton County Chamber of Commerce.
And many more.
New, so,
and many more.
And many more. Make sure, did I leave anybody out? Oh my gosh, there's so many. Oh, our moderator host this year is Summer Jackson from CBS 46.
Okay,
so
awesome.
Nice.
Summer, so.
Awesome.
And many more.
Some things y'all probably didn't know since we're talking about women in power, right? Okay. That the CEO of Dick's is a female.
Oh, wow. Oh, Cole is quiet.
It's too easy. Come on, put the music on.
I saw the commercial.
Put the music on.
Okay.
The store. The sports store. Am I right, Dr. Kim?
You can follow me on all platforms at elambk.com.
Either put in a disclaimer or mute my mic.
I'm out. It's too
Either
easy.
play the disclaimer or mute my mic.
And that's got to be a running joke.
Are those of the program host, and guest, and do not necessarily reflect the views of Power 108.9 and its officials. We hope you enjoy.
So what you're saying is,
All right, he got that.
Hold on, let me turn that off. Let me turn that off. The way that one started, boy. Hey.
okay, I quit.
That sound like that Deion Cole joke. Hey, when he told the white dude, hey, if a brother ever start a story off with nigga,
right.
That's how that sounded.
It was too easy. That was like, it was comedy comedy wrapped in a bow. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, with that being said,
CEO of Dicks.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, with that being said, we appreciate y'all for hanging out.
Wait.
Oh,
Shout
follow me.
Shout out to my IDGAF group. We having our pop up tomorrow right here, so it's gonna be a good time.
Where y'all gonna be?
Well, not in here, but
right
in
here.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
No, they gonna,
okay. I'm
we
ready to
couldn't
say
fit.
what? Okay.
It's gonna be off the chain. So it's a group that I started right in the beginning part of the pandemic. And it really just became a catalyst for people to just a sounding board for whatever ignorant thing you can say. That's what the group is for. So we have a plethora of people who I think we like 4,300 members now.
Wow.
But it's just for the most ignorant, and it's really everything goes. Some of it is very tacky. I can say that, but it's still entertaining.
So it's like a comedy show.
It feels like it, but it's a whole bunch of memes, a whole bunch of posts and things like that, primarily of just ignorant stuff.
Very educational.
It's meant to be
very
ignorant.
All right,
Yes,
Kevin
it
Hart.
is.
I know you're out there. Kevin, you're looking for some new material. Kevin, you're looking for some things.
Well, so like
heart
anything,
to heart.
anything
Here we
that's
go.
funny that you can't post on your page, it's a safe place for it. That's short version.
Okay.
Hey.
But how to follow you?
Yeah, go ahead, Dr. Kim.
Oh yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, kim.mcnair.productions, Dr. Kim McNair. I do a virtual coffee with Dr. Kim every Tuesday on Facebook at 9 a.m. So you can catch me over there.
That's easy. That's dope.
Cool.
Hey, and with that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
we out here.
Hey, thank y'all for hanging out with us this week as always. And remember, you can check out Power 108.9 24/7. You know what? My son does it better than me. We'll holler at y'all.
What's going on, y'all? This is Malik McFadden, and did you know that you can listen to Power 108.9 24/7? Just visit the website power1089.com or simply say, Alexa, play Power 108.9